get left behind in the truck, no?
Oh.
This is I have one lone runner in the north. We have trucks lining up here on the start line, at the force field. It looks, yeah, Stanner sort of truck. Puma's coming through. There's the other truck coming in. All full.
I think I'm having some rocket snipes on my side there. The 3 guys are standing ready to get a rocket in.
Oh yes. Actually, yeah. I'm just gonna. We'll just hold it. We'll just watch yours for a little second here. Just press your home key twice there, just as you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Skillish. There we go. Lovely. The nerves are getting to him, people. The nerves are getting to him.
Sure. Yeah. No, it's nerves. Definitely.
Right. So no, nothing happened on my side.
I'm having some rocket launches getting set up now. Let's see if it
Oh! That was extremely close. One just landed close by my side.
Really?
Yeah, it was between the truck and the and the other one's just landed.
There's still 6 guys standing ready on Phoenix's side.
6?
6 of them, yeah. I'm waiting for them to start doing a rocket valley. Oh, one's going in now.
Okay.
Yeah, there they come. They should be coming any second. Oh, now it comes. The rocket valley is coming in.
Oh, hold on. There's one in retaliation. It fell very short. Oh, hold on. We see the barrage inbound. Oh, and they all fall short.
Ooh.
With only a couple of meters. They all actually hit the mound.
Oh, a bit more coming in.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
I think a couple of them actually went too far, but they did get a kill with one of them. There is somebody in pieces, absolutely in tatters though. As Vanguard, Merciless, and Ronin. We will call them Ronin just for the purpose of this stream, but it does incorporate all 3 teams. Got in trouble for that before. Rockets in the south, add a transport truck. Transport truck lagging a little bit for the allies. Very unusual.
Yeah.
They've actually got let me just adjust some audio here real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of players for Phoenix have gone to the north. A lot of the Ronin guys have come straight through the mid. I'm just gonna pan out a little bit here just so we can see the big picture.
Yeah, what you can see is though a lot of the Phoenix guys are outside of the soft cap zone, whereas Ronin has a lot inside of the soft cap.
Yeah, well, they've all sort of gone a little bit further north of it. There's a lot of Rocketeers. You see them sort of coming back through the back area. There's STDB Brookly. Features quite a lot in the Monday Madness that we've been covering. A big spawn wave though by Maison de Creek. And what have you got going on? Are you covering in the north at the moment?
Yeah, I'm taking a little look. They've Phoenix has a supply truck actually going into the D&E line where they normally place some garrisons. Oh,
yes.
A recon tank. Oh. I took a recon tank out on the top side there in D5.
I see that that Puma actually just got taken out. We are getting attacked here in the south. There's a Panzer IV, which is currently climbing up through the side of the hedges. He has been sort of stuck a little bit, but he has the Sherman coming at him. The Sherman hit once. Oh, the Panzer misses.
No.
Sherman's gonna hit. Sherman's hit by Rocketeers, and the Panzer IV is down. So the tank superiority is currently lying with the Allies in the south.
Yep.
Lonely driver. Hit the Sherman.
And as you see, Phoenix is now slowly crawling into the cap, trying to force Ronin out.
Yeah, well, they've got quite a few players going through the mid there. There's a lot of these rockets, so that have been going to Sherman have missed. I don't know what's happening there, but they need to be hitting these shots first time on the tank at this level of the game. We have Sexy Legs,
Definitely.
Compton, just pushing his way through. That's he's pushing his way through. He's running south. Oh. This is definitely not good. Somebody's just called it out. This is however, though, the So the south side of the point is strongly in favor of Phoenix at the moment. Still no cap yet though. We're just over 7 minutes in, but Phoenix do appear to be gaining a lot of control. That push in the north, I think, has really played off well for them, because they now have a bit of a pincer on the ally or the axis.
They're slowly creeping in and keeping them boxed into their sector there.
Yeah.
It's, also, Phoenix has a really tight line going on here, so.
That's it. Yeah, they've got the south line. Like, they don't actually need to push anybody across that, because they can hold that whole southern section with one team really.
Yeah.
On the south side of the point. But in the mid,
yeah, go for it.
oh yeah, so in the mid, you can see Phoenix is starting to fold in towards the building here at the back end of checkpoint on the west side.
Yeah, that's a glider now over there and slowly going to the south where the multiple of the OPs are, I assume.
And if we look here, Hans is just there is an OP by the glider. I think what they've maybe mistakenly done is that they've focused too much on trying to get the strong point. That they've completely failed to actually take control of the north section. You know, they completely abandoned it with only maybe that 1 or 2 squads. Whereas Phoenix, I think, have anticipated that quite well, and they've sent such a strong force into the north, knowing that they'll only need to have a handful of people in the mid to actually just stop Ronin from getting across the road and gaining control of the strong point. And it's really, really worked well for them at this time. Just going to go all the way to the south here, though. We've got Gold Star and Lonely there trying to...
No, annihilate.
Put a top hat on that one. Fuck me.
I just saw Phoenix went for map control there, yeah, and I just said Ronin had more of a gap push, but worked better for Phoenix at this time. That's gonna be interesting though, because they have to fight through Rude Gammoville.
So I'm just going to come back down in here into the mid. We've got a couple of guys trying to push through. It's a 3v1 at the moment. Fabi just going down to John.
I have something interesting happening in the back lines. Oh. And they have a recon tank with about 6 people close to it, trying to snipe supply trucks. With a AT guy on top of it. It's happening in C6.
In C6, let me see. Oh, yes! Wow, that is. We'll just switch over here. Hercules, Mr. Kulis. Oh.
Oh, and they found the garrison. They got
what
it.
Oh yeah.
Interesting flanking setup here with a recon tank and multiple squad leaders.
Well, that's it, yeah, and they've just actually taken out the supply truck. The commander, they've left a box of 100 supplies there. Commander's marked up the tank. The commander's just sort of wisely keeping small. I think he understands that he's in a bit of a bad position here. That he's got a recon tank and a handful of people all running around him. So they have lost a back area garrison.
And during all of that, they've set up a garrison a bit more to the north of it, which is really close to where they just shot the other garrison. So Phoenix now has a garrison in the back lines of gliders.
Yeah, I just see that down with Holspitz.
Yep, and now Gonza Bolsa is coming in.
Oh, yep.
Oh
no, not Gonza. He is an easy faithful. Sadly, he is no more. Sadly. Poor little Gonza. Ah, but somebody avenged him. It's all right. Yeah, we'll let them away with that one.
Avenged him, definitely.
They haven't really, apart from the tank in the back area, they haven't really got much of a push going on. I think Phoenix are just sort of going more for a. Oh, hold on, cap weight. They're going more for a sort of a sector control rather than trying to go on an all-out attack. Which I think, Phoenix have the capability of just absolutely wiping people out.
Definitely.
But I think it's a credit to Ronin, that they've actually held. They've got a lot of people moving across the south side here. Lonely drivers sort of coming straight across the open. There was cap weight there for a second.
Yeah, as you see, Ronin has a big push going into the strong point, and Phoenix is indeed going for some map control, which leads them out of the cap.
Yeah, and that's yeah. I don't think they got many people into the strong point there, did they? On that, there is actually a tank in the. Am I?
Yeah, there's a allied tank in the.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
A little Stuart.
He's just holding it there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually quite a smart because it's sort of the expected line that everyone's going to be pushing down. As you can see, we've got lots of blue circles here, all coming down.
Compton is actually on the south, taking out the garrison from Phoenix, and he's now pushing out the south.
Oh.
Compton has made a push through here and got the garrison. Let's see how much more
He's
he
just
can do.
yeah. He had half a squad looking at him there.
Yeah.
And they weren't happy with his presence, but he did get a garrison. You said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. There's a Stuart versus a Tiger. People always complain there's never enough tank action, but no, little Stuart run. The tank didn't get the shot. He didn't get the shot.
No. Driving. It's actually 2 people in a tank there. They lost 1 tank crew, man.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
A little. Oh, the thing is that the little Stuart hasn't actually come close enough to the hedge to take out any garrisons. I think the.
Oh.
Or sorry, it was a. It is down the.
Recon tank, yeah.
A bombing run coming through. That is an allied Axis bombing run. It's coming right through the center of the strong point. It's not really punched a hole through the defensive line as I thought they would have hoped it would have done, but the tank that was there is not there no more. It's evidently moved.
It's pushed up to the west, as you can see. It's pushing out that wall, little dugout way there, and Phoenix is casually pushing up behind it. It's definitely putting in work. It's of course really covered up behind the trees there, so that's a really nasty push going in for Stuart. Seems like Phoenix is not really going for a flank. I only see about 5 people on the red line there.
They've got quite a number of people in the north there, and they are just they're holding this point actually really well. If you look at the lines that they've got formed, sort of the southern side, just hooking round towards the strong point, and then they've got the the northern section by the glider. They're holding that. They're just pushing a couple of people down through the little sort of little dried up stream or whatever. I don't know what people would call it, but
something like that.
yeah. But they're holding extremely well. They've managed to get control of this compound in the middle of our screen, west side of checkpoint, and they're holding it really well. Actually, speaking of really well, there's Watergun. Also of the Starstrup Donnebalken.
As you can see, Phoenix has some really stable lines going in and they're pushing forward, which is really nice to see, especially if the next point is through.
That's what I see. That's Hacks. I think they've got in the back area, or north of Rudagambasville. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to quickly take a look here at the 2 maps. If I just zoom out here, we see we've got on the Axis side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garrisons. How are things looking on the Axis or the Ally side? Sorry.
They also have they have 6 garrisons set up actually in a common way, and they also have an area coming in actually, just southwest of Rue.
Oh
C8.
yes, actually it has been marked up. We'll just swing down here. I think we actually have an allies.
No one is close to it though. Oh wait, they have a jeep coming in now.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. Bellion. Yeah, he's gonna get that. Mind you though, it's a good tactic from them to sort of try and it'll give them a bit of breathing space at checkpoint, because I think the Axis are just mounting an awful lot of pressure coming through that west side. So this airhead will just give them enough, because we've got a 3 people just spawn back in. That's taking them all away from either the defensive Rudagambasville or from the or from the attack at checkpoint. Again, making Phoenix' job a lot easier. But Route of Gamblesville so far, like it's looking quite stable. Only a handful of people in the north. Nothing really happening in the south. The airhead that come through, but other than that, though, it's they're sort of just settling in now for the long haul. But I get the feeling that Ronin, they might try to overstretch themselves here, to try and maintain the line, but.
Yeah, you want to try and keep Phoenix out of your soft cap area on your next point. You want to keep them into the checkpoint area, but Phoenix has a strong push going in, so it's just a matter of time. That airhead going down is a crisis averted, though.
Yeah, well, that'll take a lot of pressure off them for the defense side of things. So I see that Phoenix, we do have Bonsai, Hercules. Hax is still sort of just. I think Hax is maybe just defending this garrison.
He just set it up, actually.
Oh, has he just set that one up? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. But now there's a Puma coming in right on the garrison, so that might be some action coming in.
Yeah, here he comes. He hasn't seen it, I don't believe.
Ooh, he's going straight for it.
Oh, it's right. It's right there.
Oh, it's right on his nose.
Oh no, he's just like he's got it locked out at the moment, but
no,
he's just drove away from it. Oh, it's easy for us to say that, you know, sitting here in the silly seat, but
definitely.
it's
it's funny to watch back though.
Oh yeah. Well, that thing is, you know, they're probably looking so far into the distance. You know, nobody came off that garrison with like, whoa, look, there's a garrison here. Oh dear. Right. Let's go back to checkpoint. See what's going on. See what's going on down there.
Phoenix absolutely pushing its line strong here, and Ronin is getting pushed back.
Yeah, they
were holding for a long time though, which was good. Still a Tiger in the south, actually. This is gonna be a Tiger versus a 76 actually in the south, easy. Just in a second.
Oh yes, actually, yeah. I'm just gonna stick on the dual map screen here so we can actually see from both sides what's. Oh, there's a man put his map up though. Oh,
stop!
No maps.
I have a map, but why is it not up? So this is delaying a little bit then. Go on.
It's 76 is still just tucked in behind the hedge. I don't think the Tiger can actually see him at the moment.
They're shooting at each other now. Tiger is set up for a shot. He takes it.
Oh.
76 has eyes. Oh,
that's a ricochet.
Yeah. Oh,
and the 76 goes down.
Yep. That's really good for Ronin at the moment.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is the last thing they need now on the south side is that 76 coming at them, because Phoenix hold the line so well here at the moment. They've actually pushed them right back. Ronin need to try something different here. But the only thing is, if they take too many people from this now, they are going to lose this entire sector, I think.
Yeah, if you take a look at my map, as you can see, Phoenix really containing them to their next point, you know? They're containing them to Rue. They have them covered on the north side, on the east side. It's looking really dire at the moment, but hopefully they can make a punch through.
So yeah, just seeing here, Wargun's managed to get a slip around a couple of the guys. He's he's just past hands. They're just sort of violence was never an option for Wargun and Tans.
Phoenix now has a steward coming in from the north side into Rue, and also a squad leader coming in. Just take a look at the hayfield just north of Rue.
Oh yes.
Stewart is coming really close.
Yeah, he sees Julio, who is taking him down.
Nice job.
That's something that Ronin really need right now, is to take that individual tank out, because they can't be affording to lose any more ground here. Otherwise, it's really gonna hinder their chances of pushing back. Looking far north.
They have some people in the backlines actually at Sainte-Mère-Église.
Yeah, we've got Hell Gonzo or Gonza.
And
Sorry.
they are close to a garrison actually, but I didn't spot it. It's just right south of Sainte-Mère-Église at the buildings.
Oh yeah, and that will be lit up. You can see Krillipans coming back there. A bit cheeky. They're running sort of quite out in the open. Gonza has actually seen Krillipin. Oh, but Fafa takes him, and Skynurse takes Gonza.
But Fafa is just right next to the garrison.
Yeah.
Knastkog takes him.
We've got another 2 guys coming in. There must be a... Yeah, there
Garrison's
is an
really
OP. Why have they not put up a garrison here in this back area?
Yeah, that's a good question.
A support rule swap out there would be absolutely just the ideal thing to do at this time.
Pecky is next to a garrison though. If you can spot it, that will be huge for them.
Yeah, so I think Pecky and FTR.
They're just next to it. The garrison is just west of them, in that little courtyard area.
But Little's doing a great job, I think. I think he's going to just stand around here, get a couple of guys back, try and clear this area out. We will come back to that in just a second here, because we do have a mighty cock in the wheat field south of checkpoint. Lonely driver. Yeah, lonely driver's trying to push his way through.
Is he gonna take a Zelu? No.
No, Nopo is just trying to hold some ground here. There's a... Let me just quickly run across here, see what this guy's... Droxod is out of the tank. He's obviously been shot. Maybe out repairing, and he's now just doing the long run back across the field. They have managed to hold off still in the south or west side of checkpoint. They're not actually, they're not losing any more ground to Phoenix.
No.
There's a goose hunk.
Oh.
There's a Gonza goose in the back area. On the supplies.
Phoenix is making a push now though, at the north side of Rue.
Yeah.
Just about 2 squads pushing in.
We're just gonna... Gonza and his team just taking down a set of supplies. Skynurse is following them down. can't count. 5 people coming in. North push on Rue de Gambasville. If anything, actually, what I'd be looking here now for Phoenix to do is to start heading back east across this wheat field, where we see a tiger coming through, actually. Because if they can get in behind Kingdom Squad, then they're they're going to completely wipe out that that northern side of checkpoint that Ronin's holding on to.
Ronin is now pushing through actually and took back the house just west of checkpoint and is getting capping pressure going on. But
yes,
that
actually
might be because they're flanking and there's not much people in the cap.
So there's I'm just gonna quickly maneuver myself around here. Infamous is in the little creek behind the behind checkpoint. Phoenix, I think Phoenix were a little bit cute to the Infamous goes down. They're a little bit cute to the push that was coming in the back from Ronin, and they've just sort of pulled a couple of people back. That's now how Ronin have managed to gain that little bit of ground that they've got. We see Tan's Ganna's actually just gone down there. But again, Tans is on his own now. He's got nobody there to help him. He really... Oh, sorry. He has Lux in there, which has actually sort of saved the day for him. If Tans can just wait and stay in the position that he's in, if he can stop Wargon here coming through, then... OP down, and Tans goes down though. I think that was Wargon had just put that OP up as well there, so...
Yeah.
Ronin are, they're showing a lot of potential here to actually, put some pressure on this, and again, they need this pressure now because Phoenix were starting to stretch their legs and make some clear ground. But as you see, they've sort of Just in this north section here.
Yeah, there's just
they've still got
Ronin is pushing through though.
Yeah,
From the northeast.
they've got like an
Just
Opa
not-
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's I think what they're actually doing is they're maybe keeping one squad lead forward, and then just sending other people back, and then the squad lead, you know,
yeah.
he's still out there in the front. You know, he's
Yeah.
at no risk. Zara, or MPL Zaro, is he's sort of giving chase after like an Opa, but there was Capweight there again. Gold Star, Infamous, and Gonza all in at the back of checkpoint. Capweight is coming.
Yeah.
It's contested.
really
It's
good.
defend. Fuck. Just keep an eye on the little bar at the top of the screen there, folks. I'll end up fucking chewing my own tongue to bits here. Also, love you, Mr. Nitro. Welcome in. There is a goose.
There he is. As you can see though, Phoenix is now, because Ronin put pressure on the cap, Phoenix is now pushing in through that wheat field as you talked about.
Yes.
And they are now getting really close to Rue.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. I think they've now realised that they have to actually start, you know, sort of just turning the screw a little bit, putting that pressure onto Ronin, because Ronin have seized that little opportunity from those few people in the back area. They actually seem to be, yeah, sort of around Maison de Creek. Got a couple of guys in the north. They had a really good push going there. There was a lot of people working together really well, but
Yeah.
Phoenix, credit to them, they've defended it well. They've pushed Gonza, Infamous, you know, was it Gold Star? They pushed them right back to where they were initially coming from. Owens is flying. But if we actually look further back here, we've got Lamette has come further back into the room, into the Allied backline. And yeah, he's just, there is an OP there. I see Lonely is heading back. He's going to sprint around the corner. Lamette is just going to absolutely lay waste to him there.
Yeah.
You don't sprint around corners. There's Robino down. Turkleton's going to go as well, maybe. Yep, there goes Turkleton.
Yeah,
Lamette doing a great bit of defensive work there.
Really good.
And that's it, you know, I would always bang on about people being on their own. You know, and he has gone off on his own, but he hasn't gone running ahead on his own. He's actually gone back and, like, you know, he's defended by himself. We've got Roy Nelson come back, but Lamette's actually managed to take control of that whole position. Is it just
that
me?
area is quite special for them too, because they have a garrison over there and two 76s all the way in the back line. They're not pushing. Oh, they're pushing now actually. So the area was an area they needed to hold. So that hold from Linet was really good. Though what's happening now is Phoenix is getting really close to Rue, also setting OPs up really close.
Yeah, within piston distance, would you say?
Definitely.
Yes. Well, that's they are really starting to get the squeeze on them here. They've regained. Now that's the thing is, now that they've eliminated that threat that was in the back area, they've actually managed to push right up to the line again that they had previously. There has just been a massive spawn wave come in though, off a garrison that Nopo is now on. Nopo's just, oh my goodness, and he's just actually gone down to artillery there, as is.
Yeah.
I don't know whose artillery that was, but
Allies.
it must be Allies. They're Nashkuch. Brukali's just gonna. Does he have the Rocketeer loadout, or is he just?
No, they know that the garrison is there.
I did actually see earlier in there's Nashkuch on it. That garrison's going to go down, and there's Capweight already as well.
Yeah.
That's a big blow for Ronin there, losing that little bit of ground. Here comes the Puma though. Might be able to save it in. Oh no, but it goes down. Oh, what a shame for Ronin that tank's going down. Well, they're still holding here, but I did actually see earlier in the GBI versus VLK game, there was a satchel placed on the ground next to a garrison, and the satchel went off, and the garrison survived. Yeah,
I
I just never seen that. Like I've had people show me a picture of his. I've had a guy show me a picture of his butthole once when I was doing a job at his house. Like I've seen everything, but that was a first for me. I thought I had seen it all, but the cab weight is coming.
Yeah, there's cap weight coming out. Phoenix is now also setting up a bombing run just in the back of Rue. Just a little bit west of it. You can hear it now. And as you see, Phoenix has the Wolf checkpoint covered.
Oh no!
Oh.
They're all inside, actually, sorry. I may have been a bit overzealous there with that call, but I just a large spawn wave had come in just as you'd called that.
Oh, that could have been a big crisis for Ronin, but then again, Phoenix is pushing really well into the next point.
That's, yeah, they've got, I would say, at least 15 people in the, in and around close to the strong point, so they are probably going to take this point. There is a retaliating bombing run coming right through the middle, but I think Phoenix have pushed that far through. Oh, no, there gets one. They're running. Nobo. Oh, no, a little spawn. a little spawn with two people spawning.
Yeah. Fuck.
But they did survive that, however, though. It is enough, actually.
No, it's taking it back, yeah.
Yeah, they're defending. How are they for... Let me just quickly switch to the dual map mode here. We only have 2 garrisons on my side. One in B8 and one in C6.
Yeah.
Allies, sorry, are looking a bit more... yeah, they've got 2 sort of closer in towards the point, 2 more aggressive garrisons, and OPs are maybe... yeah, they're quite in close to the strong point. Yeah, that's... So they're in quite a commanding position.
Yeah.
They have got more people back in there, and the cap weight is starting to go back in their favour.
Yeah, after that bombing run, they all just spawned in now, and they are getting back into the cap, which looks like they can secure it, but never say never.
No, that's it. It's like I remember once actually seeing I think it was Merciless again as well, and they were on this map and they were playing Broken Arrow, and they got like to within literally like a pixel of losing the last point, and then they started defending. I think the match actually went to a 3-2 in the end up. So it is never too late. It's not over until the victory window comes up at the end, or the defeat if you're on the losing side. Panzer IV just went down though in Rue de Gambasville.
Yeah,
a little bit sully there going in, especially when they've only got 140 fuel. They are regenerating at plus 60. They've got 60 munitions. They're going to lose the cap here. They're now a tank down. They don't even have enough to replace that Panzer IV, and they should have just remained outside of the cap. Just fire HE in, hit walls, hit anything you can. I know it's a little bit desperate and stuff, but it's
losing that. Yeah, the ally side is 276 is up 3 actually, and they're all pushing in now. And the moment you don't have tanks to really suppress those, then
well, that's
really dire.
I can hear one of the 76s must be further into the back here in the south here, and then we've got 2 coming up from checkpoint.
Yeah,
and
one's coming into Rue now.
But now if we look at the Phoenix line here south of Rue de Gambasville, they've got the south line covered, they've got the north line covered. And they've got a few people at the front. They're holding the strong point. All they have to do now is just do what they're doing. Just chip away, and just push Ronin that a little bit further back out of the strong point. And then, again, they're going to just a textbook demonstration of how to cap a point.
Yeah, definitely. They really had some solid lines pushing into there. That was well coordinated.
And that's the thing. I scream out for it all the time. You want to see people working as a team, and that it is at the end of it is a team game. I know there's like I do a tremendous amount of teamwork myself whenever I'm playing, but as an individual complaining, I do a lot of complaining, so I do. But like I say, this Phoenix credit Ronin, they are holding out really, really well. They are actually starting to cap back here. If I could just stop talking for a little moment. It is all soft cap weight. But again, it's and I'll reach for the old faithful line of mine. You know, it may be soft, but they know what they're doing with it here, and they've got a push coming from the north. They've got a push coming from the southwest. If they can just get them two attacks coordinated together, they've got a hold of. It's a bit raggedy at the front line. On the northwest side of the point, but they're still holding nonetheless. But Phoenix again with a great, a great defense, just stopping them from getting into the strong point, stopping them from keeping that cap weight going.
Definitely. That 76 is now actually pushing up to the south and one's to the north, so I think Phoenix has this point secured for now, at least.
Let's see. If we take a look, if I bring up my map and switch the screen over, we can look at the two. So yeah, we're not too bad in this. We've got four garrisons. Sorry, one right on the strong point, two in the north and southwest corners, and then one in the southeast corner of B8. A lot of OPs scattered about in the south section. I think they may have lost a couple of people actually in the north section too, where they were trying to push in from before. I think Phoenix have completely just pushed that out altogether. Looking at your map here, again, you can see there, was it four garrisons leading up to Rue? Or up and around?
There's one to the south, one to the east of it, and they're now probably gonna set one up to the north too.
Yeah.
Just
and they have the people in the right places there to be able to get a good established garrison there. I think we actually have supplies for the allies in and around the same area as well. So it's going to be a case of whoever gets it up first.
It does look like though Phoenix has a lot of infantry around that place. So
they've completely wiped out this northern section. Rubino is. He's gone way north, as is Gonza.
That's interesting.
Hans is pushing. Hans has actually been really, really good for the allies. He's always, he's always in the right place at the right time. And whenever the guys went back to defend, he sort of stayed forward, kept himself out of trouble, just defended the garrison they had then to maintain their attack. And that's, again, I think that's testament to how they've actually managed to cap the last point itself. So, he'd be in contention, at least for me, for man of the match. Even though I know we're not halfway through it yet and things can change, but so far Hans has had if he was a teenager, he'd probably pop more cherries than Ribena. He would have women everywhere chasing him because of his great play.
You know that one guy in How to Lose? He's from Phoenix. He's got hands, so
yeah.
But all women.
Yeah.
No, it's always with those probing squad leaders. They can put a really cheeky OP up, forward up, and that's gonna really break a good line.
And the thing is, it takes a lot to know when to identify, how to identify when is the right time to get that OP up and get all your guys just going straight off it.
Definitely.
They've just done a fantastic job thus far. We've got a big push coming though. Well, I say a big push. We've got a big push coming from the line coming from the north, sort of the north section, trying to push east. Heavy push from the south seems to be the point where Ronin are concentrating most of their guys. They do have a bit of a line forming here.
Yeah. But the RT of the Allied side is smashing that little barn over there, though.
And that's the thing, it just takes one shell to land in the right place. Wipe out quite a few players. Up goes a little reconnaissance flare, which is going to reveal quite a lot. The garrison in the south is locked out completely. There's a tank and quite a few players.
2 tanks, actually.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry, 276s there. What are they like for their? I'll just switch back to the map screen. What are they like for their munitions and their nodes here? I've actually got half of it covered on the screen. I do apologize to those watching. So,
for
go ahead,
yeah, for our side, they are looking good. They can probably spawn another heavy if they want to. That's 400 manpower for any area you want, and the munitions are looking pretty okay with a 450 up. So.
So, yeah, we've only got we've only got 350, 350 munitions, 360 manpower, 370 fuel. So we're really struggling here on the Axis side. The resource management again, with that Panzer IV going into the strong point. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't get that one out of me there, but yes, you're 100% right. So since I couldn't get that out of the cap or out of the strong, or putting it into the strong point, they really put themselves on the back foot there. As opposed to maybe just keeping the tank back and hitting, like, if you watch the Phoenix tanks here, they're just back in the back area, in their own back area, just shooting through gaps. Times two, actually three of them. All three of them are on the south side. Is there any? There's only the 3 tanks on that side, though, isn't there?
There's only 3 tanks, and they're all on the south. But as shown, Phoenix also going with the tanks on the south. There's 1 Panzer IV, or Ronin is with 1 Panzer IV, and I think a Tiger is coming through now.
A bombing run's coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, Peggy run!
Oh, poor man.
Oh, poor Peggy. Poor Peggy.
Oh. Just got caught by it.
Oh. Yeah. Dear. Oh, hold on.
No.
There's a retaliation one coming. They weren't. And straight there. Krillopin. Yep, 1 or 2, sorry. Harney running. He's managed to save himself somehow. There's a tank survived that as well.
Oh, yeah, the tank that. Yeah, that only took a few men, no outpost, as it looked like.
Yeah.
A good retaliation, but Phoenix is really pushing out of the point now into the next point.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm just there's a couple of people just noting here in chat about there has been quite a bit of rubber banding on the vehicles for both sides. I'm just quickly going to show you here the pings around. Oh fuck, Jesus, pings all over the place. So can't even get through the scrolling right. 140, 160, 96 there. Compton, he's practically sat on the server. You've got 150s, 160s, a 200 there. And the same for the Axis or the Allies side as well. 150, 160, 208. So it is quite equal for it. It's everybody has. There's enough plates and shite sandwiches at the buffet for everybody. They're all just having to, have to take a bite. But we have had a tank go down for the Axis. Sorry, another Panzer IV gone and 490. So they can't spawn. Oh, they can spawn one now. 550. I guess 500 for a heavy. Yeah.
600.
Oh, 600. So they can't even spawn a heavy yet. They're going to have to spawn another medium if they want to keep a tank in the game. We have 1 heavy on the field, and that is it. There's nothing else in terms of armor. Sorry, apologies. I'm fucking sitting here lying through my teeth. There's another tank all the way in the far north. Just a light tank.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
That's it. There'll be a public committee meeting tonight to get me put out of the casters. I always say don't believe anything I say. Half of the lies I tell aren't even true. So, But Mighty Cock gets blown up. Lonely Driver is back in. Just angle that up a little bit so you can see what's going on. Again, though, we see this Phoenix team just. They've held that ground in the south, and they didn't actually push up. They've just kept hammering at that barn area. They've obviously taken out the garrison, and now they've just walked across. They've pushed Ronin right back to the main road here, the T junction, southwest of the point.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic display from Phoenix here. And what are you? You're still in the same area, or there's not enough lot happening in terms of the sort of the north sections, is there? Maybe we've got a squad.
There's 3 squad leaders over there making a slow push into the north side of La Prairie. But then again, you don't want to overextend on the north side there. You just want a few, want to see what's happening there. But they do take the north side and the control over there.
And that's it. They actually have quite a. Well, there's a large gap sort of in the middle forming, where we can see Kingdom and Napalm. If Borneo and Hans can sort of clear that a little bit up, then stick another man or two into the position, and that is it's going to be very difficult for Ronin to actually make their way out from La Prairie. And it seems like they are slowly but surely being pushed back into La Prairie. There's a lot of people coming. Jig Squad coming from the from the north. We've got Charlie Squad coming from the mid. There's
also Phoenix has a area setting up now in the southwest of La Prairie, just an HQ, in the bottom HQ for Ronin. That is going down, and 2 of the 76s are pushing in. One went down. The 2 I want to highlight. So there's 2 more up against 1 Tiger, I think.
And so I can see here that the airhead's falling, and we've got Booze, we've got Hacken, and we've got like Anopa, all holding around, defending the airhead as it comes down.
Really yeah.
Couple of tank crews, Bellions come in there. Oh,
Yeah.
Turkleton with a big, absolutely disgusting rocket. that was beautiful. But the airhead is going to go down.
Yeah, it's going to be taken down by that militia of tankers.
It's good to see tankers doing something for a change, isn't it? You know what they're like. You know what tankers are like. They're all looking pampered and, defend me, I'm a tanker. I'm only joking, tankers. You fucking bunch of weirdos. But, yes.
That's
Phoenix.
What's happening now when we're talking about it. 2 76s are pushing into La Prairie. Sitting in their comfort zone there in a little tank.
That's it. They're, actually, hold on. Dacer is sort of chasing. One has been hit. Dacer's trying to get onto it.
He probably has the satchel loadout going into there.
Yeah, he's
Getting off though.
Yeah.
He's gonna place it. He placed.
Oh, did he get it? No, he didn't. He did. Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Here comes Watergun.
He's gonna try and defend that satchel.
Yeah. Dacer, if Dacer can actually, if the 2 tanks can if the 2 tanks end up close enough to each other, he could nearly get a double kill there, couldn't he? Nah, they're not going to be close enough. But here comes. There is cap weight.
Oh really? 176 blows up.
Yeah. The second 76 is quite damaged here.
But during all of that, Phoenix has done a big push on the south side of La Prairie, and they're all now in the back lines.
Yeah, they've got a great control of this southern section here. And it's really good to see what they've done here, because as they've pushed across from Rue de Gambasville, from this sort of from the Delta line in D9 or D8, sorry, they've pushed west, and then they haven't just gone, all right, well, there's the point, let's start moving towards it. They've actually continued moving directly west. And they've completely engulfed the southern section and taken control of the whole area. They've got just people everywhere. Ronin have a number of people. Yeah, they're all spawned back either at the garrison in D5 or at the main the mid HQ. They can't. There's no way that they can defend this.
No. Phoenix has now so much map control going in La Prairie, and that's probably gonna seal it.
Yeah, and that's quite an interesting spread that they have on there. As you see, they're all just moving into the strong point. I think they know that they've got this quite well, unless there's a sneaky satchel in there that nobody knows about and it's going to blow them all up. I generally don't think there's. I don't think there's going to be anything. But again, there's still 40 minutes left, but then, it's going to be another one that finishes early today.
Yep. And you can say everything about this game, but Ronin holding up for half of a game against Phoenix is solid performance.
100%. 100%. Nobody can take that away. No.